I can't stop the time from moving, and I can never get it back. Cause it all falls down on you, and it all falls down on you, then it all falls down on you, and it all falls down on you at the same time. At the same time.
Hello. Okay, so I'm making a YouTube channel, maybe, question mark. I don't know if I'll actually make this. It is June 28th. I'm just showing off me in June, sorry. You can't even see the date. Also, I turn 18 in, hold on, 15 days. So maybe I'll do stuff like about that. I don't really know. I'm on my dad's old computer, so who knows if this will even remotely work. And we're gonna flash forward to tomorrow, where I'm gonna tell you my top 5, get it right, 5, if I can put it in the frame, songs of the summer so far. We'll see what happens. I just feel like I should make a vlog because this is the kind of stuff I love to do anyway. And my private story is basically like this anyway. Now I just feel like I can make it more fun. So, yeah. Okay. See you in the morning. Good night. Good morning. Are you ready to get ready with me in my giant, disgusting, messy makeup bag? Side note, I spent a long time working on the intro and I'm actually very proud of it. Cause I used, like, okay, Lizzie McAlpine, like, hold. I love Lizzie McAlpine, okay? She's one of my favorite, like, artists. Like, don't even get me started. Anyway, and ever since I heard that song, I was like, that would be my intro if I had, like, a show or something. So now this is my vlog intro. Let me, like, start thinking of stuff to actually tell you I don't even know. Basically, what have I done this summer? I went to UCA camp. I got All-American. Wait, did I actually say it? Yeah! Basically, it just means, like, I'm amazing. I'm kidding. It means, like, I can go do a bunch of stuff. I can apparently go to London, Pearl Harbor Memorial Parade, Orlando Thanksgiving Day Parade, and the Philadelphia Thanksgiving Day Parade. Kind of cool. Hawaii. Anyway, I just thought I would do it because it's, like, senior year, and I might as well. Oh my god, it's senior year. Or it's gonna be. Ew. Basically, UCA camp was a lot, but we got the banana first day. If you don't know what that means, banana is basically like whoever's the most spirited, because we're cheerleaders, so like whoever's the most spirited, you want the banana. Everyone wants the banana. You get to sign your name. It's a whole thing. They do a dance. Kill the banana, you know, make banana for bananas. I sound like crazy, but I'm still
getting up.
We got the banana first day, which is like a huge deal. You don't get to take it home if you get it one of the like days during the week. You only get to take it home if you like get it the last day. Amazing that we got it first day though, because like it was really fun. I made a huge banner. We had a lot of fun. Anyway, it is really draining. I also went to Dara this year. If you don't know what that is, I say that like it's not the most obvious thing ever. But shout out Purple Pickles, love you. I had a lot of fun. I don't think I would ever do it again, only because I, like, it is a lot, but I loved my platoon. I loved my counselors. I am, like, I have, like, legit scars now, though, so. Songs. Let's actually get back to the main topic. So, I am a person who listens to a lot of music, and I know when people say that, like, oh, okay, you listen to everything, but no. I listen to everything, okay? I pride myself on making really good playlists for certain vibes. I sound like a freak. And I am trying to make a summer playlist before I turn 18. Scary. Because, like, I don't know, it's like a big deal. and I love doing this stuff. So I'll share. The playlist is just 18. I don't really have a lot on it yet. 18 by One Direction, 18 by 5 Seconds of Summer, 18 by Ann Arbor. I like Loser by McKenna Grace. That's a really good one. Getting Older, Billie Eilish. 1984 film by The Wallows, or just Wallows. When We Were Young by Adele. The Adults Are Talking by The Strokes. Castle on a Hill by Ed Sheeran. Right All the Time Go Dr. Dog. She's Only 18 by Red Hot Chili Peppers. Gold Digger by Kanye West. There's a lot more, but a lot of these don't like actually say 18. A lot of these are just songs I really like. Anyway, that's my goal for the summer, to finish this playlist. Low-key my goal before my birthday, but, you know. But my top 5 songs at the moment that I need to go over, I need to process. I will say, maybe not in this order, but Phoebe Bridgers just came out with a song, Lost Boys. I actually already can. Like, I like it. If you can't tell by my reaction. She like went MIA for so long and now she's back. Also, same with Steve Lacy, but I like that one, The Feeling, featuring SZA. Or wait, no. Is It Cool featuring SZA? The Feeling is just the single he released. I like that one though. It's, was he make the meme, am I your fake me? Instead of am I your baby? Anyway. I'm not good at this number. Obviously, Malcolm Todd and Olivia Rodrigo came out with their albums. I trust I read about those CDs. I really like both of them. People have mixed opinions on the Olivia Rodrigo one, but I think it was really good. It's sad, but I liked it. Another one that I'd have to include, I'm gonna have to include at least one from each of those albums. For the Olivia Rodrigo one, I could either go really sad or I could go like fun. We're doing fun for summer, right? I'm gonna go with Expectations. It's very 1980s Material Girl vibes. I've got big expectations. Anyway, really fun. And then for Malcolm Todd, I'm gonna have to go with the most fun, like giddy one, Malcolm in the Middle. It makes me want to like. I feel like a Charlie Brown character. I love it. So those are 2. I'd count Lost Boys too, even though it's like sad. Guys, I can't pick only 5 songs, but I'm gonna try to. We're gonna also add. Guys, I like actually can't. Oh, okay, this is like a tie because they technically both have the same title, so we're counting it. Bad Things by Camila Cabello and MGK, but also Bad Things by Kaylin Russo, because I've loved that. I've been on that song since like December, but it's very much summer. And then the other Bad Things song takes me back to like when it was 2013. I was probably like 5 years old, but that song, I didn't understand any of it. I understand it now. I love it. So good. So that's a tie for one because I can't really pick one of those. Also, honorable mention, because I have to say it because everyone loves this song, Thinking of You by Katy Perry, but the acoustic version. That one gets me more emotional because I've heard the other one too many times. So this one now, like, you know what I mean? I don't even know what I mean. I'm about to look crazy. Don't mind. I love to do my layer of this because it makes my eyelashes actually look bigger. I don't know what song I've been listening to like the most. I've been listening to a lot of guys, you can't laugh at me, but I've been listening to a lot of Daryl Hall notes. Because okay, you have to hear me. I Can't Go For That and Out of Touch are 2 of like very 80s, very summer barbecue, very like teenage or like I just love them. I love them. You guys. I love them. Anyway, I don't even know if that really helps. What did I even say? I don't even know what I said. What's the one audio with Matthew Cookie Blue?
He told me something I will never forget. He said, shit, I forgot what he said. But he basically, what he was getting at was that.
That's exactly how I feel. But now I guess I should talk about movies. I'm kind of just talking to you. It's like a FaceTime, but you can't respond to me. Super fun. I will say, and you can't kill me for this. So I know we saw La La Land in my intro. I still love La La Land, but it got kicked out on my 4. It's not 5 because I can't have Like, there needs to be at least top 5. Like, I needed to include it, but I also needed to include Thunderbolts, and I'm sorry. I think that movie, like, because, you know, I hold it near and dear to my heart. Anyway, but don't worry, don't fret. I actually made a list of faves of all time because I can't just pick 1 or 4. I have multiple playlists. I have actually good rom-coms, ones that I'd like recommend to people. Nice guy horror films, which I'll explain. And then Born in the Wrong Generation, where it's like movies that my parents made me watch. They're not even that old, but that like I wouldn't have usually just like found if someone didn't put them on for me. But I'd love to explain the nice guy horror movies before we get into them. I actually did see this on TV, so I can't take all the credit, but I had to include it on my own. Category is the nice guy. It's actually the worst guy in a horror movie because he's not going to save you. He's doing it for himself. And this includes Obsession, one of my favorite movies. I saw it 3 times, get that right 3 times. I might go see it again. Don't Worry, Darling, which I think people hated on too much. It was actually really good. Companion, come on, right? Fresh, you think about it, right? Housemaid, that movie, okay. I didn't think I was going to like it. I really liked it. And then, technically not a movie, Something Very Bad Is Going to Happen. That show, sorry. That show. Anyway, here are my top 4. We're going to start off with the one I already mentioned, Thunderbolts. Okay, it's not a secret, I love Marvel. And, also not a secret that Bucky Barnes is my favorite character. Not only because I think he's really hot, but because his character is really like, he's been through a lot, right? And he's still there, and he's still trying, and I think that's one of my favorite things about him. So he's one of my favorite characters, and he's in Thunderbolts. He's low-key only there for, like, because he's hot. Like, I feel like there's one scene where he, like, takes off his jacket, and it's all dramatic. But he did not need to be doing all that. But regardless, he's still there, and I still love him. Anyway, and then the other characters are Yelena, who, I'm saying this like if you haven't seen the movie. Anyway, who is, okay, in the Avengers, this is like if you've never seen it. If you've seen it, you can just like ignore TS. In the main Avengers, there's Thor, Tony Stark, Bruce Banner. Tony Stark is Iron Man, Bruce Banner's Hulk, Hawkeye, Black Widow, Captain America. Sorry, I just like fully blanked. Anyway, and so Black Widow is Natasha Romanoff, and there's a whole Black Widow movie that I also really like that did not do very good, like didn't get very good ratings, but I love that movie. It makes me think of my sister. And it's really good. And she has a sister, not really biologically, but they were basically kidnapped and whatever, and grew up together, kind of. But then when Natasha left, Yelena was still there, and so they have this weird relationship dynamic, but that's settled later. And spoilers if you haven't seen it, but I think it's probably been long enough. Natasha eventually dies in Endgame. I had to think about it. Infinity War, Endgame. And Yelena gets blipped, so she doesn't know until after. And she, like, one of the first things she says is, like, I have to go talk to my sister. No, you can't. And so Thunderbolts is a movie where it's been a few years after she's been back. She's doing jobs, but she doesn't really care about it. She's really sad. She's, like, depressed. And she works for Valentina Allegra de Fontaine, who has showed up a couple times, where she's just kind of this, like, corrupt lady. I kind of love her, though. If you've seen Veep, she's that same girl. I think she's kind of funny, but she's obviously not the good guy. And so this movie, it's really sweet, because it connects all these other characters from other things that I won't really say all of it, because I've definitely gone into too much background, but they're all really, like, down on their luck. They also are not in great places. Like, one of them got a divorce, and, like, America Loki hates him. And then the other one, I don't really know what her deal is. She just kind of was off-grid after a long thing, and now she wants them to kind of, like, kill each other, so she doesn't have to deal with it. And they don't. They end up working together. And so they form this little, like, makeshift team, and Yelena's dad, not dad, like, you know what I mean, kind of dad, is so funny, and he's like, oh my god, like, he has a thick Russian accent. He's very funny. You named it after your Pee-wee soccer team, the Thunderbolts. It's really funny. But overall, it's a basic superhero movie, but it's also more than that. Like, it's really, like, I really liked it. Moving on, Almost Famous. I know there's a lot of people who love this movie. Here's the thing. My dad made me watch this movie, and he knows I love music, and he knows I love the 70s, but I kind of didn't know what to think about it. Like, I didn't think I never heard of it before. I was like, this is just another movie he wants me to watch. Like, I went through Red October, which, not gonna lie, I do kind of like that movie. Or something like that. Guys, it's like one of my favorite movies of all time. Cameron Crowe's love letter to rock and roll and to movies. Has a fake band who's actually really good, as usual. It's just so well done. Talks about sweet and serious things. And really captures, like, how music feels, if that makes sense. Like, there's one thing at the very end where he finally gets his interview, not to spoil it, sorry, where he's like, what do you love about music? And he says, well, at the start, everything. Because, yeah, I agree with that. I love it. It also kind of follows a true story of Cameron Crowe, actually, where he followed, I think, the Rolling Stones. And I mean, I don't know how true it really is, but that's kind of sweet, too. And now, one that also includes, what's her name, Florence Pugh, Little Woman. Here's the thing. I love the story of Little Woman. I read the book when I was in 7th grade? I don't really know. Middle school of some sort, maybe 6th grade. I had already seen the movie, but I loved it even more. Then I rewatched the movie. Then I found out there's another version of the movie with Winona Ryder and Christian Bale. Hello? That's also a great one. And I think there's another one that I'm actually still yet to see. The plot of Little Woman by itself, by Louisa May Alcott, the story, so good. And it kind of makes me sad that Joe still gets married, but everything about that movie, like, I actually, like, can't. Like, it's so good. Makes me cry every time when Beth dies. Like, I'm spoiling everything, but it's fine. In Amy's whole speech. And then Joe, we gotta have it out. I've loved you ever since I've known you, Joe. Joe. I can't even. Like, that whole confession. I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh. So good. I need to calm down. But you get it. Anyway. Moving on to the last one, Percy Being a Wallflower. I also read this book. I wanted to read it before I watched the movie because I already knew I would love it. And so that was one that I was like, you actually have to do this. I feel like I say that for a lot of things where I'm like, well, like, you should read the book, and then I never do. This one I did. I actually read the book Thanksgiving 3 years ago, I think freshman year, 4 years ago. And that was the Thanksgiving, I read like 5 books, like back to back. And I know that sounds like, okay, whatever, but like, it was like, guys, I was on a run that I have not been on since, and it was crazy. And then I watched the movie when I got home, sobbed reading the book, sobbed watching the movie. Genuinely, that movie and book and everything will be a part of me forever. Some people forget what it's like to be 16 when I turn 17, and I'm going to be 18 now. Like, it makes me emotional, and I love it. Low-key hot take, but I love that it was written like letters, like, kind of, you know what I mean, in the book, because it makes it feel like I still know it's a story and it doesn't always feel like a letter, but the parts where it does, I think, are really sweet and well done also. And that cast was really good, actually. I think it was really good. I don't know if this is helpful at all. I'm also still kind of tired, and I'm not good at expressing why I feel things, even though I know I'm feeling them, if that makes any sense at all. I hope this was entertaining, at least in the slightest. You want to know what other recent things I've watched? Oh my god, I watched Voicemails for Isabel. That was a really good movie. I think for the rom-coms that have come out like this past year, I can't even think of any. Like, okay, no offense to McKenna Grace, but the one that came out with her and Mason Thames is fine. It was a good watch. I don't know. I don't know much. But then, Voicemails for Isabel, really good. Cheesy. You could talk about while you're sleeping. Sleepless in Seattle. Whatever movie with Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan. You're gonna hate me that I don't know what it is. They talk about that movie a lot, and I think this is just our generation's that movie, which is fine. But I also think, like, we need that. We have too many movies of rom-coms that are just like, I don't know, copy paste of each other, or even like they don't have this much substance, if that makes sense. Like sometimes it does honestly feel like people just chat GPT, whatever, chat ACT, chat SAT, chat. Anyway, so I'm just really glad that movie came out because I really liked it. I did cry like the entire time. I also watched with my mom, so we both cried the entire time. My dad just looked at us like we were insane. I think I'm low-key done with makeup. Who knows? Maybe I'll make another episode. Maybe I'll adjust all of this, like I said before. That's kind of my routine, whatever the heck you just watched me do. Don't forget to smile.
Don't forget to smile.
The day hat theory. Okay. Bye. I guess.
It's no use, Joe. Joe, we've got to have it out.
I have loved you ever since I've known you, Joe.
I couldn't
help it, and I tried to show you,
and you wouldn't let me, which is fine. But I must make you here now and give me an answer because I cannot go on like this any longer. I gave up billiards. I gave up everything you didn't like. I'm happy I did. It's fine, and I waited, and I never complained because I figured you loved me, Joe.
I realized I'm not half good enough,
and I'm not this great man.